What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, we are talking about Canelo Alvarez. And I know I have been talking about Canelo Alvarez a lot. I have been on his helmet as of late, talking about the funny movements he's been doing, the stuff with Badu Jack, the stuff with Edgar Berlanga and ducking David Benavidez. I've been talking about that a lot, and I've been criticizing him, and I've been getting some heat from it from Canelo Alvarez fans. But you guys already know. When I see things I don't like, I'm going to call them out. But on the flip side of that, when I see things I do like, I'm going to give fighters their props. So today, I'm giving Canelo Alvarez his props, because he 100% deserves it with what I'm about to tell you guys. Now, apparently, Canelo Alvarez has signed a 3-fight deal with the Premier Boxing Champions. Now, hold up. I know what some of you guys are thinking right now. You're only giving him his props because he signed with PBC. Well, listen, I don't do the platform wars either on this channel. I don't care what platform you're on. As long as we get the best fights, that's all that matters to me. The reason I'm giving Canelo Alvarez his props, because I know there's some tough fights to be made at the PBC with Canelo Alvarez. Not quite sure who he's going to be fighting, but I'm sure there's going to be some tough fights in that 3-fight deal. Now, the first fight in that deal, of course, is Jamal Charlo, Jamal Charlo, the 160-pound WBC champion. He's been on the shelf for a couple of years. We talked about that. He's been going through some domestic issues in his personal life. So, honestly, I think going into that fight, I'm definitely going to give the edge to Canelo Alvarez in that fight. He's been a lot more active, of course. The more active you are, the sharper your skills stay. And I think this is bad timing for Jamal Charlo, in my opinion. If I was Jamal Charlo, I would definitely take a tune-up fight or two before getting in the ring with somebody of Canelo Alvarez's caliber. But, it's his opportunity, so I guess he's going to go for it. I wish him luck, because he's going to need it going into a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Now, I want to get into this article about the 3-fight deal here. I'm going to read a little bit of it to you guys. Catch up to speed on what's going on here. So it says here, Canelo Alvarez will fight Jamal Charlo on September 15th as part of a three-fight deal with Premier Boxing Champions. As part of this deal, the superstar Canelo will fight in May and September of 2024 against still to be determined opposition. So, of course, we're all going to speculate who is going to be. Is it going to be David Benavidez? I don't know. They got names like David Morrell Jr. up here. And those are the 3 names they mentioned: Jamal Charlo, David Benavidez, and David Morrell Jr. I'm going to throw a wild card in there myself. I'm going to throw out Errol the True Spence Jr. I know that's a fight that they're very interested in making. I guess they're just going to have to wait and see what happens with Errol and Bud Crawford. But I could see that fight happening if Errol Spence Jr. is successful in defending and defeating Terrence Bud Crawford in his upcoming undisputed matchup. I can see that as a big cash-out fight, or just a big fight in general, if he chooses to take the fight and stay after the fight. But I can see that. David Benavidez, I don't know. Canelo Alvarez seems to move kind of funny when it comes to David Benavidez. We just have to wait and see on that one. David Morrell, I think David Morrell Jr. is a little bit too green. He's what, 9-0? I just can't see him getting an opportunity with Canelo Alvarez, but I could be wrong. He could get that opportunity to face off against Canelo Alvarez. But I'm still thinking that David Benavidez should be the one that's fighting Canelo next. I think he deserves it more than these other guys. And I'm not just saying that because I think, it's a tough matchup for Canelo. I think David Benavidez truly deserves a shot at undisputed. He defeated Caleb Plant, 2-time WBC champion, What more can you ask from a guy? You know, he's the top, you know, he's the scariest thing at 168 outside of Canelo Alvarez. So he's been working hard. He hasn't been ducking smoke. So I think he truly deserves a fight. Now, whether or not he'll win the fight, I don't know. You know, it's a tough fight for both guys, in my opinion, but I think he deserves the fight. Now, Jermall Charlo, I don't know, guys. I don't think Jermall Charlo is going to be able to defeat Canelo Alvarez. I'm definitely picking Canelo Alvarez to win that fight between the two. But interesting fight. I know a few years back, you know, people were talking about this fight a lot. But, you know, with things going on with Charlo, we don't really know how good he is right now. Being out of the ring 2 years, man, that's a long time. And getting hit from somebody like Canelo Alvarez, who's very strong, taking a blow like that, being out of the ring for 2 years, I can't see him winning this fight. He looked bad against Montiel. I think that was his last fight, Juan Montiel. And, you know, he's not on Canelo Alvarez's caliber at all. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But just wanted to give Canelo Alvarez his props. For some of you guys out there who think I'm just a big old hater of Canelo Alvarez, which is not true. I've spent plenty of money on Canelo Alvarez fights. I've been to his fights. I bought his merchandise. And I think he's a highly skilled boxer. I don't think he's the face of boxing right now, too. He proves that he's the face of boxing once again. I still see Gervonta Tank Davis as the face of boxing, you know, even though he's doing a little bit of time. But you guys tell me what you think about Canelo Alvarez signing a 3-fight deal with Premier Boxing Champions, fighting Jermall Charlo next. And who do you think, you know, the other 2 fighters are in this 3-fight deal? You guys let me know in the comments section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.